Hey Alex.
Oh, hi, Anna Valeria. Hello. You look so different. And you sound different too, kind of.
Yeah, I kinda changed.
Oh, well, listen, do you want me to do the intro?
Yes, of course.
So it's 73 questions 1 year later with Alex. Hello and welcome.
Can I begin?
Yes, of course.
Where are you from?
Ukraine.
What languages do you speak?
I speak English, French, Spanish, Catalan, Ukrainian, Russian, and now I'm learning Italian too.
Oh, that's a lot.
Thank you.
What are your hobbies overall?
I still like playing tennis. I think I said it in the last video. I'm very into movies, acting. Yeah, kind of not a lot of hobbies actually, but.
How have they changed this year?
Honestly, now I'm really into law. I think I really like law now, so I guess that's the main difference.
Interesting. What are you majoring in?
So I'm majoring in politics and government.
And what are you minoring in?
Thinking like a lawyer.
How did you choose your major?
So basically, I had three different options. So either politics and government, political humanities, or economics and society. And I was just really into concrete things, and I kind of liked law. So I thought, oh, that's gonna be super cool for my second year, because I'm a second year here right now. So
Okay.
yeah, I majored in that. And then TLL, I thought I should try law, and I did it, and I loved it. It was so fun.
After finishing your major this year, would you have chosen another one?
No, not at all. I'm very happy with my major. Yes, obviously there are a lot of disadvantages to every other courses, but yeah, I really like it. I thought it was very fun.
And what about the minor?
I loved my minor. I thought it was amazing. Honestly, like if you like law just a bit, do Thinking Like a Lawyer and you're gonna love it. Honestly, like the teacher is amazing. I just loved it.
Are you happy you studied at Sciences Po Reims?
Yes, I'm very happy. I think that it taught me a lot, and it was a very enriching experience in my life.
So you answered the next question. From 1 to 10, how would you rate Sciences Po Reims overall?
A solid 7.
A solid 7. Interesting. From 1 to 10, how would you rate academics at Sciences Po?
A 6.5, 6.5.
Okay, favorite class so far?
Thinking Like a Lawyer, I love it. And I mean, it's a minor course. If we're talking about seminars, it was transitional justice, so kind of also related to law.
Okay, and least favorite class so far?
Ooh, race and equality in the US. I know it sounds very interesting, but I just found it extremely boring and very abstract and very difficult to follow. But that was in my first year.
Okay. How was the course selection process?
Very stressful. You log in on the website at the same time before the start of the year, and you basically compete with other students to like select the courses. But I mean, actually, if you make like plan A, plan B, plan C, you plan it well, usually it works well unless there's some internet connection issues, which happened to me like I think right before my second year. I was on the train and I had to do registration there, and it was very stressful, and I was like in the middle of nowhere, but it worked out, I guess, so it's all good.
Congrats. How many hours of study approximately per day?
Well, listen, I feel like, let's go there, I think it's gonna be fun. I feel like now, since I'm a second year in my second semester, now it's very chill, so I'd say honestly like, I don't know, 2-3 hours, but also not sure. Sometimes I don't even study that much. But then I remember last semester was there was a lot of work with major and minor, a lot of like assignments and stuff. And yeah, I'd say it was like definitely like my whole evenings, or like, I don't know, let's say like 4 hours, 5 maybe. If you do like all the readings and you do your diligence and stuff like that.
Yeah, but no one does, right?
Well, excuse me, I did some of my readings actually for my Thinking Like a Lawyer minor, which is very interesting. But yeah, like for majors, we really do the readings. Unless you really want to, you want to have like very, very good grades.
Any difference between first year and second year study load?
I feel like you're just more confident in yourself and your abilities just because you know what to expect. And so that thing, kind of the confidence part. And also I feel like As a second year, you kind of can have more options of what to study, right? So you pick some way more courses. So actually, I think second year people like it more because like you can kind of major and minor in things like you actually want to study, you know?
How does your schedule look like? Do you have any free days?
Well, yeah, actually, this semester I got lucky and my schedule was Monday I had no classes, so I had like a 3-day long weekend, which I don't think I kind of deserved it because I just ended up, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go outside and like just have fun, and then I'm just staying indoors in my house, just like, I don't know, watching Netflix. So, but yeah, it was like a chill, like once again, this semester was very chill. But usually I always have I used to have always something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it was kind of like a busy week.
Do you feel like that's a lot of work?
Like this semester,
Yeah.
as I said, like not at all, kind of. I mean, except maybe for like international law, because it's a very annoying course. But yeah, like this semester has been so chill. But like as I said, first semester of my second year, very intense. Also, first year, when you're a first year, it's super intense because like you have history quizzes, you have just a bunch of like tons of you know how it is, right? I mean, presentation assignments. So first year, horrible. I mean, it's still interesting. But
Atrocious.
atrocious, a lot of things to do. Then second year, first semester, also a lot, but at least like you actually like kind of it, you know. And then this semester like very chill. But obviously you also need to work. I mean, it's Sciences Po, you know, like it's not some stupid university where you don't have to work.
So you've already answered parts of the question, but do you do all the readings for the classes, and do you think you could go by without doing the readings?
Definitely can go by. I know people who never do them and they get better grades than me, so I mean, kudos to them. I do the ones like the courses I'm actually passionate about and interested in, because I find them to be helpful to understand the course. So yeah, I did TLL to think like learn all the readings. Some readings for history. Oh no, actually I did all the readings for history because I love history. But yeah, honestly, like you'll be fine, except maybe like for your seminars, just like you need to know what the teachers are talking about, right? So like I would recommend you do the readings. If you're like dying and you don't have time, I mean, just skip one, you know.
How are the midterms and finals seasons?
Very stressful, especially finals, because I mean, finals are like what 50% of our grade, which is a bit excessive.
It's 33.
Oh, 33? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 1/3.
Yeah, well, I guess, I don't know, it's just always stressful. Midterms are more chill just because they count less for your overall grade. But obviously, it's a lot of studying, because for exams, we usually have essays. And so that means that usually for the essay, you need to know or understand like fully almost the whole course. So there's a lot of memorization, there's a lot of just like watching videos on YouTube or stuff you didn't understand. So it's very intense, but then honestly, like, it's good, it's useful because then you actually learn a lot of things that you probably missed during like your lectures or seminars, but the exams make you actually understand that stuff well.
Okay, and how do you prepare for midterms and finals?
Just a lot of studying in the library. Usually, I mean, not anymore, kind of though. I started studying with my friends, but yeah, just going, printing all the notes and just memorizing a shit ton of notes.
Okay. Do students share with others presentations and work and things like that?
Yes, here actually the environment is very collaborative as opposed to I heard what Columbia is, which like in Columbia University no one shares notes and it's like super competitive and cutthroat. Here, like literally students are very chill. They're gonna share notes with you if you need it. If you missed a class, you're gonna get the notes. Like people are just gonna explain you stuff if you ask them, just like random people. So literally everyone is very nice and very supportive. So it's a very good environment in terms of helping each other out when you're struggling with your studies.
So would you say that Sciences Po is a competitive environment?
Yes and no. It's competitive because we want to succeed in the future and get good grades and get to good masters and like, I don't know, get good jobs. But I feel like between us, there's no actual competition, just more kind of like this brotherly and sisterly camaraderie, you know, and yeah, so it's competitive, but you compete with yourself kind of, you know, not with others.
Okay. And from 1 to 10, how would you rate the Sciences Po administration?
Yeah, if they're watching, I'm sorry, but like a 2.
Oh, you're harsh.
Well, Sciences Po administration, they barely reply to emails. Some people, by the way, like this, show this window.
Yeah.
Like some
This
of
is
them
the
are
building
there.
of the
There's
administration.
this white woman that was so rude to me. In the beginning of my year, I almost cried, and I like rarely cry usually. So honestly, like you guys need to Sciences Po, you need to work on your admin. To be honest, I mean it is France, so like you know what to expect. They're not good at this. They're not good at bureaucracy. But I do think that Sciences Po really has to work better on people they recruit for the job of the admin, and just be more fucking, I don't know, like nice to people and treat them well. Because to be honest, like I had some very good experiences with the health services here, but the actual like course registration and I don't know, like stuff actually in terms of academics and admin there, very bad.
Okay.
I hope they won't suspend me for that, but that's true.
I don't think they would.
Okay.
What did you do for your parcours civique?
So, Parcours Civique basically is like a volunteering thing that's obligatory for all of us in the first and second year. First year, I worked in Ukraine before the war with kids who had cancer, and then second year, I helped Ukrainian refugees. And I found it very like fulfilling and very nice. And yeah, I feel like it's a good project that Sciences Po asks you to do. Like you must do some kind of volunteering for like 130 hours in the first year, then 60 hours in the second year. So it's a lot actually, but I mean, if you find like a good cause to work for, it's going to be very great and like fulfilling and nice.
So, do you think doing the parcours civique helped you?
I feel like yeah, I just got to interact with a lot of people, and it was very inspiring to meet a lot of Ukrainians. They're struggling right now, but you know they're not giving up, and they're just like great people. Yeah, it was amazing to meet so many great people.
Okay, would you recommend it then?
Yeah, I mean, you honestly like have to do it though. But I like literally for that Parcours Civique thingy, please find something you're passionate about, because otherwise, 130 hours in your first semester, doing something you hate doing. I mean, yeah, not an option.
Okay, where are we right now?
We are in the famous courtyard. I don't know the name of it. but-
Cours de l'église.
Yes, thank you. Cours de l'église, avec un point de rassemblement. So usually a lot of students here eat. There's the cruise there, so you go there and eat. You have lunch, and then you just sit here and hang out with your friends. So, yeah.
That's perfect. What's your favorite spot on campus?
You know what? I think it actually might be this side here. I made a lot of good memories here. I always chilled on this side with my friends, and yeah, and here like the sun is always facing you, so it's like a very nice
Okay,
vibe.
so we can sit here.
Yeah.
And what's your least favorite spot on campus?
There's like this bathroom there. It's a very good bathroom. It's very private, but it always like smells horribly, and it's been smelling for like a year, and they haven't fixed it. So I think they should do something about that.
Okay. What's your go-to library?
The old library. I do believe like on Anna Valeria's YouTube channel there's a tour of it, so you guys can go find it or just Google it. It's very nice. It's like a wooden old cool thing.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite building?
Oh shit. My favorite building. In Sciences Po, I honestly think it's the entry. The entry is so nice with the the red door and with the sign. It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's very cool. What's your favorite school season?
Autumn. I really vibe with autumn. It's very like university vibes. It's very fun. It's very chill, and you don't have as many assignments in the beginning. So, yeah, probably that.
Okay. What associations are you involved in?
Not this semester. Not many. And to be honest, I'm not gonna say a lot of things, but I will say a few things. That some associations here are very competitive in terms of people competing to, have their own projects and succeed within associations, which is kind of weird because like it's supposed to be this like collaborative spirit. So I used to be in Klep and Kat last semester, but they basically kicked me out politely because there was some internal power struggles within the association, which is pretty common actually at Sciences Po, so I wasn't that surprised. But so be careful of this stupid power struggles within assos. It can get very toxic and very just, and can kind of crush you, so don't take it personally. It just like, that environment brings a lot of bad stuff in some people, and so you just need to be mindful of that and just be careful. So yeah, I hope, yeah.
Okay, and what's the best association on campus?
What association are you in, Victor?
I mean Unframed and Period.
Okay, well, I guess those two, because I don't know, why not? I don't have a favorite one.
And what are the best parties organized from associations?
Well, I think so. I mean, BD makes a lot of like things. BD, the Bureau des Élèves, they organize a lot of fun stuff. So I guess so. Yeah, I like them. They're good. They're fun.
So is it hard to get into associations? I think like.
Well, some of them. Yeah, it
partly
depends.
answered.
But there are a lot of competitive ones, and yeah, with the competitive ones, that's when it gets a bit tricky. But honestly, it depends on people, and yeah, you can also have a lot of fun.
And what's the most active permanent bureau among BDA, Bureau des Arts, BD, Bureau des Élèves, AS, Association Sportive, SPK, Sciences Polémiques, Ryman, or Les Cordées de la Réussite?
Definitely BDE. I love my BDE. Shout out to Seinabu, greatest person in the world. So yeah, they do a lot of things, and we'll see what then. Because I'm leaving. I mean, look, I literally my second year, my last semester. I'm leaving to Toronto next year. I'm never gonna see this again, probably ever in my life. And yeah, good luck to the BDE next year. Basically, that's what I was saying.
We'll pass the message.
Yeah.
What's your favorite event that has been held by the student life?
Campaign weeks, definitely, they're very fun. It's when permanent associates compete to be elected, and it's just a lot of fun because they organize a lot of events with like country lists, and they're trying to make you vote for them. So it's very fun. Some of the events are actually organized right here.
I can disagree with this.
Okay, well, you're free to do so.
What's your least favorite event?
I don't know. Probably let's skip that. I mean, there were many that I'm like, huh? But it's people. I mean, look, people tried.
It's personal, yeah.
Yeah, it's personal. People tried. I appreciate the effort of organizing the event, so it's fun.
Are you a fan of the student galas?
Yeah, they can be very fun actually. Last one was very fun. I got very drunk, but
We all did.
yeah, we all did because it was our last one. So yeah, but it was very fun, very intense.
Was it your favorite one so far?
No, because I miss my best friends. Because I took a gap year in between my first and second year, so I miss all of my best friends that left already. So I fondly remember the gala from last year, the winter gala, and we had so much fun. I was actually looking at the pictures yesterday. So yeah, that one was my favorite, but it's just like personal memories and stuff like that.
Okay. And from 1 to 10, how would you rate the student life at Sciences Po?
An 8. Yeah, there are a lot of. I mean, some things can be improved, but there's so much fun stuff that's made by the students for students, and yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. It's a lot of comparing to other French universities. I feel like here definitely we organize way more things.
Okay. And what's a typical student from Sciences Po like?
Just me, I guess. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people come from. Well, look. Obviously, if you're a French person, it's different because you're just like very studious and very smart, and you'd like, I don't know, probably debate in your French school, blah blah blah. But as an international, you probably had a lot of like international experiences. You speak some more than one language, foreign language. You're well traveled usually. You're passionate about politics, and you have some another passion apart from that kind of makes you, I don't know, seem a bit different from the general, I don't know, public. I don't know how to put it, but yeah. So, but obviously, I feel like most importantly, you need to be passionate about politics, international relations, and love France. I mean, you're coming to France, so you might as well like it here.
And what do you think is the stereotype of a Sciences Po Reims student?
I don't know. I guess like entitled and like bratty, which I don't know if it's the case. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there are some people that are kind of like, but as everywhere, I feel like it's the bratty like type of Sciences Po is usually like in Paris, you know. So here's pretty chill, honestly. Everyone's
Okay.
chilling here. Not everyone, but most people.
How's the student community overall? Is it very international?
Yeah, 50% are international. So it's kind of segregated, to be honest. You probably, if you're international, you're gonna end up hanging out with internationals. If you're French, you're gonna be end up hanging out with Frenchies. But it's still very nice and very multicultural. And I mean, I've met people I would never meet ever in my life, like from like tons of countries that are so far from Ukraine. It's actually mind-blowing. So yeah, very international.
And do you think you need to know French in order to integrate better with the overall environment?
Definitely. I mean, you won't die, you'll be fine, because there are a lot of people who still don't know French when they come here. But it will really help you to be more integrated into French society and into the city. I mean, like basic stuff, even like groceries, I don't know, go buy stuff. Like you need at least some basic French for that.
Okay, and have you learned any other languages at Reims?
Well, I mean, I really improved my French, I think, because I came knowing like not a lot. Même temps, je parle bien, je pense. Wesh les gens.
Oui, ça va.
Ouais. Yeah, Italian. I started Italian. It's kind of hard, honestly, but it's fun. I like it, and yeah. Italian.
Can you have a normal daily schedule without speaking French?
Yeah. Well, listen. Now, one of my roommates is Victor, who is holding this phone.
Hey.
So, like, there is some French involved right now. But yeah, before, I mean, honestly, yeah. Like, unless you like go to the supermarket, if you just hang out on campus and just talk to your English-speaking friends, definitely. And you have all of your classes are in English, so yeah, you can basically imagine you're like somewhere in the US or UK or something like that.
Why study in Reims?
Because Champagne, history, the campus is beautiful. It's Euro-American specialization, so it's fun if you're like into transatlantic relations. Or it's also Euro-African specialization if you're into Africa, also fun. And yeah, but honestly, like probably out of all Sciences Po campuses, it's just the campus. Like we have honestly the best campus. I mean, look at this. It's so
Yeah,
great.
by far.
Yeah.
And did you know about the city of Reims before coming here?
Not really. I thought it would be very, very tiny. It ended up being a bit bigger than I expected, actually, because I thought it was going to be just like fields of champagne and that's it. But it's kind of a big city, actually.
And what does your day as a student look like?
Wake up, have breakfast, go to class, hang out with my friends, probably go to another class, then come back and chill in the evening with my friends.
What was your favorite memory from campus this year?
This year, well, I don't want to get very private here, you know, but I feel like it would be definitely meeting this one special person here. Well, it wasn't here, but at Sciences Po kind of, and yeah, it was a great moment. So yeah.
Somehow.
So yeah, once again, like it's about people, right? I mean, obviously you can take like an amazing course and it's gonna be very fun, but yeah, I mean, what makes Sciences Po is people, because there are some very cool, amazing people here.
Okay, and how's the nightlife in Reims?
It's okay. I mean, there aren't any nightclubs, but I mean, there are a lot of student parties, so you can have a lot of fun actually, if you're into that sort of thing.
And do you have any favorite bar or club?
I'm not really a clubbing person, so yeah, I mean, I know bars, but I don't really go out actually, so I'm not the person to ask. Ask kind of Valeria in the comments if you want advices for the bars.
They have a lot of good bars.
Yeah, okay, Victor knows.
How do parties look like here in Reims?
I usually in the apartment, just like students just like vibing. Yeah, I mean, house party, basically. Sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small, but it's a house party.
Okay, and so do you prefer apartment parties or club parties?
Well, apartment parties are more personal, you know, and like, you know people, so you kind of just like lose your guard more a bit. So it's fun, yeah, I prefer definitely apartment parties.
I agree with you. If Sciences Po Reims was an alcohol drink, what would it be?
I think last time I said tequila, and I was very surprised. And this time, I'm gonna say, I don't know, I don't want to be basic, you know, let's do vodka this time, okay?
Vodka?
Vodka, because, you know, you come here, once again, it's the similar, I kind of explained it in the same way last year. You come here, you know, you take the shot, and it's like, woof, at first, and then you like it. So yeah, that's basically Sciences Po experience.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Where are you going for your 3A?
I'm going to Toronto. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. As much as I love all of this, and it's very nice, I'm very excited to leave finally after 2 years in a gap year. And I'm ready to move on to a new life in North America. So if you're from Toronto, let me know. And yeah, we're gonna meet up. And yeah. Oh, because I need a lot of recommendations, honestly. Like in the comments, tell me if you know stuff about Toronto.
And why did you choose Toronto?
Because I wanted to go to North America. I knew a lot of people from Toronto, and yeah, I just thought it would be fun.
Are you ready to leave Sciences Po?
Yes, very much so. Obviously, you know, with a heavy heart, but it's been, you know, it's time.
And what will you miss about it?
The people. Victor. I will miss Victor.
Oh.
And Anna Valeria. I'll miss Anna Valeria already. And a lot of like, I can give you a lot of names, but definitely it's gonna be the people.
I'm gonna miss you too, Alex.
Thank you.
What will you not miss about Reims?
People, but like other kind of people that are, you know, because I mean, we live in a society, you know, and there are some nice people, there are some fucking assholes. They know who they are, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna miss that part, but also maybe some courses. But overall, it was a great experience. I'm very happy to leave, and I'm grateful to each one of you, even like to everyone, for making this experience feel so unique and amazing and special. There you go.
And as a final question, anything
on.
you want to say to students who are coming here?
Have fun. It's been great having you. Yeah, just try to enjoy your life. Don't make mistakes. I mean, you obviously will make mistakes, but try to be, you know, smart about stuff. And I know studying is very important, and there's gonna be a lot of work. But don't forget that friends are always the most important thing ever, and your family, of course. Also, don't forget to call your family once in a while. While you're here, don't forget to call your mom and be like, "Hey, mom, how are you?" So yeah, once again, don't forget to stay connected, stay in touch to people. I know, but yeah, was that good?
Yeah.
I tried.
That was a very beautiful message. I agree with it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Anna
Alex.
Valeria. Thank you very much, Victor. I'll see you. I have to run. Bye.
Bye, Alex. See ya.